I love it. All right, let me know when you're ready. Cause I'm watching your stream, but there's a delay, you know.
All right, I just landed back in.
Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so just real quick, I just want to talk about what ledge grabs are. You'll notice if you watch people play, you'll see people use the angle buttons a lot, like especially when
Yes.
they're landing somewhere. The reason that you do that, one thing is you can control Samus's momentum a lot better. So you can just, like, if you're in the middle of a jump, you can use angle, and then you won't be spinning anymore. And so it's just easier to manipulate where you're gonna land and how you're gonna land. You know. The other thing is, if you're jumping up to a platform, hitting an angle button will extend Samus's hitbox. So while she's spinning, her the height of her hitbox is smaller than when you use an angle button. So if you get up to a ledge and then use an angle button, you'll like snap to it because you're extending Samus's hitbox and basically extending it to the platform. And what that allows you to do is just like you can jump right away. If I just jump up there and jump again, it's much slower than if I jump up, hit an angle button, and then jump again. My recommendation, and you can do this today if you want to, or not, but just in general practice, anytime you land on any surface anytime, I would get used to using that angle button. Like, even if I'm jumping from up here, when I jump down, I'm hitting angle so that I can manipulate exactly where I want to land. And if I'm jumping up, I use angle so that I can snap to the platform with the ledge grab. So, very briefly, that's what ledge grabs are. And that can come into play in the climb. I'll kind of show you how I do the climb when we get there. But because I don't do wall jumps, I do ledge grabs all the way up. But any questions about that?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
not at the moment.
Okay. So let's continue on. Yeah, otherwise I don't think there's anything really to say about Saris.
Yeah.
Saris is Saris. It's the worst part of the game.
Is there a way to take damage faster here at Ridley?
Yes.
I feel like for some reason I can't seem to get damaged as quickly as like when I watch someone speedrunning.
So you stand in the corner and you take 3 hits from the body. And then the 4th hit, you're going to do a little tiny jump to get hit by the tail, and then a bigger jump to get hit by the tail again. The tail does more damage than the rest of the body, but that's it. Just 3 hits, little jump, and then a big jump.
Yeah, that went much faster that way. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's the trick. Oops, I thought I was in a different... I thought I was in a different room than I was actually going into. I was pushing weird inputs. And you'll notice, like I did ledge grabs all the way up this last room. That's a place, in order to beat the steam, doing those ledge grabs is... I don't know if it's essential, but it helps a lot. It makes it a lot easier to get up onto those platforms and beat the steam all the way up.
I just want to try and adjust audio really quick.
Okay.
The game sound is overpowering you.
Okay. Am I too quiet? Do you need me to, like, turn my mic up?
No, I think I just... All right, say something.
Hello, my name is Junie. I'm a loony.
That's good. All right. Yeah, I had to adjust it on my end in Discord.
Okay. When we get down to old Mother Brain room, I want to talk about another movement thing that you can use in different places. But for some reason, I think your stream is like really behind for me. There we go.
All right. So so the moonfall here.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure how to
Sorry.
do that.
Okay, yeah, let me. Oh, shoot. Wait a second. Hang on. Let me.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Hang on. I accidentally refreshed your stream instead of resetting the game. Let me come back in. Yeah, and by the way, any rooms or spots that you want to like take a minute, feel free to like stop and we'll.
I think I lost your audio.
Oh no! Hello, hello, hello. It's probably my. Hang on.
Right. I can hear you now. You
Okay.
were cutting out a lot there.
Yeah, I gotta turn Discord up to high priority. My computer is a dinosaur, and hopefully it stays high priority. A lot of times when I change it to high priority, it stops caring and then changes back. Yeah, it's on low right now. Okay, this should fix it. Okay. All right. Hello, Spino. Whoops.
Learning with Looney. I like that.
Okay, do you know anything about moonfalling, or is this like introduction to moonfall?
This is total introduction for me.
Okay. All that you have to do is I'm gonna make a save state. Do you have save states, or the ability to make save states? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be angling. It can be either angle up or angle down. It doesn't matter. And shooting your beam, and then you just moonwalk off the edge, and just before you're about to fall off the edge, you hit jump, and then you'll have the moonfall. You don't have to be spinning. Like I didn't spin at all there, and I still have the moonfall.
So I don't know if I didn't save my control settings, but it is not.
Oh,
it's not moonwalking
yeah.
right now.
That's right. You set them and then you reset after landing on Ceres, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it reset the controls. If you want, you can reset again right now. To reset them, you'll just be at the ship.
Okay. Yeah. Let me try that.
Yeah, Stack, the only reason that you'll always see people spin here is so that you can clear this platform. Otherwise, if you don't spin, you can't clear it.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think it might have just been last night. Was it last night you were doing another tuning with Junie?
Yes.
I think I remember you kind of go, it is turned on. I wonder why is it not? Huh.
The moonwalk was on?
It's turned on, but I wasn't moonwalking. Right, let's try it again. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, try moonwalking on the ship.
Do I need
maybe.
to hold the button in?
Yeah, you have to hold a shot.
Okay.
While you move backwards.
That's okay. Oh, okay. Yep. That does it. So I was tapping the shoot button and not holding it in.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a dummy. Be prepared for
That's you are not a dummy. It's all good.
this.
I guarantee that I'm the bigger dummy.
Save states. All right, so angle, hold down, shoot, and then press jump right before
And then if you want to do the spin, you just let go of angle just after you jump off.
So if I do it right, Samus will jump in the air.
Nope, you are doing it right. Every one of those looks right. It's just that you're hitting the platform. You know, why don't you do it from this lower platform first, just to see how that feels?
Okay.
And then if you don't get the spin, it doesn't matter.
All right. So.
I guess you didn't get it there. I think maybe you hit jump a little bit late. Dizzle, hello. Thank you for the resub. I really
All right.
appreciate that.
So I'm sorry. Do I need to hold the jump button?
Go ahead and hold it, yeah. It doesn't matter how long you hold it, but holding it makes it easier, because then you don't have to worry about, like, when do I release it? Yeah, I think you're pressing a little bit too late. So, let me get back up here. I probably press it when Samus is right about here. So her
Okay.
like, just her toe is off the edge, or on the platform.
So like right about here.
Yeah, or you could probably even do it a little bit earlier, really. Just, the only thing is, you
There we
can't
go.
land back on the platform. Perfect. Good. Okay. So that's the moonfall. Now, if you want to get the spin with it, which you need to do in order to clear this platform, you just have to release angle just after you jump off.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Oh my goodness. I keep...
Go back up and try that.
And then when you get it, just point down and shoot down, and that'll clip you through the platform and get you all the way down. And also open the door. There's so many advantages.
Add it there.
Ooh, yeah, that was it. And then you just have to believe.
So it's after I jump, I let go of the directional.
Of angle. Let go of angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you just need to let go of angle a little bit sooner than you are.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you had it. You had it there.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Yeah, you're right. I need to let go of the angle a little sooner. All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay, now, one quick thing in this next room, and you can do this room like this if you want to, but this is just another general movement thing, and this is gap skipping. So you have to be holding dash, but as soon as you run off the edge, just press down. And what it'll do is any 2-tile gap like this, you'll be able to just kind of walk across it. You can do it in either direction.
So I don't even have to press the jump button at all?
Nope. All I'm doing is holding dash and then pressing down. You can just go across the whole room that way. And then fall, because because you're bad. This isn't how I do this room, but a lot of people do this room this way.
So when do I press down?
After you fall off the edge. So you fall off and then press down.
Oh, okay.
And what's happening here is, again, you're messing with Samus's hitbox. So when you're pointing down, your hitbox is very, very small. And obviously if you just walk off the edge, your hitbox is going to, like, from the downward momentum of gravity, you're going to just, it's going to be below the next platform. But by pressing down, you're shrinking Samus's hitbox, and the bottom of her feet are coming up. So then you can hit the platform. Hello, Rusty. Yeah, and make sure when you do it, you're pressing a clear down and not a, like, down at an angle. Because down angle is a bigger hitbox than just down. But yeah, anyway, just another general thing to be aware of.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I got a couple of them in a row there.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw you do it. It's really fun when you start, like, it's fun to practice going back and forth in that room. And it feels really good to just kind of walk back and forth across those gaps.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anything else to really talk about until we get back to the climb again. Oh, there's one other thing we can... I'm going to come back down the elevator, because there's another thing that you can use just generally throughout your run. And this is a good place to kind of spend a few seconds on it. Okay, so when you're running, another thing that using angle does is it stops Samus, like, right where she is. I think that the technical term that the Super Metroid community uses for it is stopping on a dime. You release the D-pad and just press an angle button and she will stop. If you don't use an angle button, she kind of has this, like, slowing down like, animation. But if you press angle, she stops immediately.
Huh.
And so you can use that in a lot of places. And another thing that you can use that for is to, like, stop on elevators. You've probably seen people, like, hit an angle before they get in an elevator. And that's partially why, so that you can just, like, make sure you stop right on the elevator and then you press up or down. But another thing is when you're holding angle, you can be, like, partly off the elevator and you'll still go up it. So, like, if I just push up here, it may or may not work. But if I'm holding angle, like, you'll just snap right on there. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. I thought that was a thing. Okay, it didn't work once. But yeah, as long as you're partially touching it. Huh. It's not working sometimes. So I might be wrong about that, but use that when you're going on an elevator, because just so you can, like, stop on the elevator and then go. Okay, so let's get to the climb. I guess I forgot I do the gap skips through here. My strat through here is just to hold the beam, like, hold the beam so it just keeps shooting, and then do gap skips all the way across. and it'll shoot all the enemies for you. Like literally all I'm doing as I go through there is holding dash and shot and then gap skipping across. Okay, so I will show you how I do this room. This takes a ton of practice though. I do those ledge grabs all the way up, just like this. If you get good at ledge grabs, you can. This is it takes about the same amount of time as doing the wall jumps, and I prefer it because if I mess up on my ledge grabs, I'll lose less ground than if I mess up on the wall jumps. So if this is something you want to do, the pattern for it, first you get up to this platform and you go here and here and then here, and then that pattern just keeps repeating. So here, here, here. That's it. And then by doing the ledge grabs, you can land and then just immediately jump. If I don't do the ledge grabs, well, first I have to get up here. If you don't do the ledge grabs, I don't think I can even do this. I mean, you might as well just do straight jumps.
Yeah, see, and that's kind of what I do. Like, I guess I have always just kind of followed almost that same pattern. I just never knew about ledge grabs.
Yeah, they're so useful.
And it's just, without the ledge grabs, it's slow enough that the pirates just kind of always get in the way, and I get stuck just ended up fighting my way up. So.
Yep, exactly. So, I mean, this isn't something to necessarily do right now, but it's just something to be aware of and practice if you want to. Otherwise, I don't do this, so I'm not that familiar with it, but you can shoot the first pirate, and then every platform you come to, except for the second one, you'll do a shot up and then start wall jumping. So this one you don't have to shoot a pirate. This one you shoot. Yeah, and then like sometimes it'll get stopped by a pirate.
Yeah, I'll have to try this a little bit more. Getting used to the ledge grabbing is going to take some getting used to. I don't want to hold you up on that. So.
Yeah, no, and that's, I mean, ledge grabs and gap skips and all that stuff is, it's all just general movement stuff that you'll be doing all the time. Like you'll notice anytime I'm landing on the ground ever, I'm doing a ledge grab. Do you want to spend any time with BT? How to deal with that fight?
Sure, yeah, because I think I always end up getting stuck. I know there's a way to do it. You can kind of skip the headless phase, right?
Right, yeah. So just like some BT theory before we dive in. He has, I forget, 800 health, I think? Yeah, 800 health. And the thing is, when he's down to below 100 health, that's when his head comes off. So if he's at 100 health, it won't come off yet. So the idea is to shoot with missiles, because missiles do 100 damage per missile, okay? Your beam shots are going to do 20 per beam. So if you shoot beam shots, you want to do groups of 5 and then just shoot missiles. So you're always going, he has 800 health, and then the next missile will take him down to 700, 600, 500, and you're always just hitting those even hundreds until you get down to 100, and then the last missile will just kill him and his head won't blow off. So yeah, so let me just go into the fight and show you kind of how I approach it. Now I have a weird like starting spot for this. I'll show you where I go. I put Samus right here. So what I'm looking at is nobody does it this way. I'm the only person I know who ever does it this way. So if you find a better method, go for it. But this is just what I did, and it works for me. But I'm looking at Samus's front toe, And when her front toe is right in line with this brick, so like the space between the bricks kind of extends with her toe in a sense. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then you're in a position where BT is going to get up. He's going to do his little attack. It's going to miss Samus, and then he's going to jump back. You won't get hit at all. So you'll have full health to start this, and then you do 5 shots with your beam, and then farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shoot up here. Grab some missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll blow up a little bit. I did a group of 5 shots there. Grabbed some missiles, and then two missiles, and he's dead. When you farm, you want to try not to pick up all the missiles at once. Let me see if I can actually do this. So 5 shots. Grab some missiles. Ah, I'm so bad at that. You want to try not to grab them all, because then you can... oops. I think I shot too many shots. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Because then you can pick up 2 groups. You can shoot a few missiles, and then grab another set, and then shoot some more. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Just anytime you do beam shots, do it in groups of 5. Oh, and make sure you go in with full health. So you must have taken some damage from some of the dudes. Go ahead and farm your health back up.
All right. Oh, that's not right. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah. So so as you're coming into the fight, like coming up the climb and everything, if you take any damage, just farm like the little crawly guys and try to get back up to full health while you're on your way up. And then, because the problem is if you're not full health, then BT is going to drop health.
Oh.
And you won't get those missile drops. And then you'll be sad and you'll cry. If you just run through the room, you won't take any damage. Yeah, let me watch, and I'll do you have any questions about that whole babble that I just did?
No, that made sense.
Okay.
So shoot in groups of 5, and then oh wait, I have missiles right now too, so that kind of throws things off.
Oh, it does. Yeah, shoot those off just to get rid of them, because you wouldn't normally have those.
Oh, I took a hit.
Oh, and the other thing about BT, you can't rapid fire. He has like a cooldown period. So it's I usually shoot about like bump, 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 about like that. It could probably go a little faster, honestly, but I just like to make sure that I'm not going to miss any shots.
All right, let me try that again. So all right, should I empty my missiles now?
Yeah, I would empty them right away, because you're not going to have any missiles going into the fight.
All right. All right. So it's five blaster shots.
Mm-hmm.
Farm the missiles, and then do I want to shoot all 5? Was it all 5?
So then it'll be 4 missiles.
4
and
missiles,
his chest will come off, and that gives you time to grab the rest of the drops if you left some in the air. Otherwise, if I haven't left any in the air, then I start shooting him with 5 more beam shots, and then farm some more missiles, and then finish him off. He'll have 300 health at that point, so it'll either be a group of 5 and then 2 missiles, or just 3 missiles.
Oh.
It's so finicky. There are a lot better ways to do that opening that don't involve pixel perfect nonsense.
Well, I had it right. No.
Oh, let me show you
Well,
one
that
other
one's
thing
out.
too.
All right. Let me
There's
just.
there's a spot that you can stand. I'm not gonna shoot him at all. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. And if you stand right, oh, right here. So I'm just straddling this, straddling these bricks. I can let go of the controller. I can like sit here all day. He'll never hit me. And so you're safe to farm from here. You're safe to just kind of shoot him from here. Do whatever you want from here. And this is not pixel perfect. It's not a very wide window, but as long as you're straddling between these specific two bricks, or I guess another visual cue you could use, there's the line in the background. As long as you're standing like right in line with that line in the background, you'll be fine.
Try this again here.
Oh yeah. If you wait to shoot those balls until they're right over your head, then you won't have to like jump forward to grab them. You can just jump straight up, and then you won't lose your position.
Okay. All right. So let me try one more time, if that's okay.
Yeah, totally.
It's the oops, get rid of this mess. So I guess before I start the fight here, I just want to make sure I have my positioning down. So is this about right here is where I want to stand? Is that right?
You're a little far.
Am I?
Let me. Yes, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect right there.
So then from here it'll be 5 shots. Come up here. Do the farming. 4 missiles. And then farm more, and then 3 more missiles, and that's it?
Yep,
right?
That's right. That might be a little bit too far forward where you're standing. Like the straddle, you're straddling it, but I think the straddle has to be just a little bit back farther. I'm not sure. That might work, but
try.
Yeah, and I mean, you'll get used to it too. It'll just it's one of those things that you'll do it, and if it doesn't work, you know, you're either too far forward or too far back.
Yeah. All right. So that was a little better.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah,
so
I kind of get the idea of it now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the point, is just kind of getting the idea, and then you know what to do when you practice. All right, so Alcatraz. You know Alcatraz. I'm just going to watch you do it and see if I can offer any advice that might make it easier.
All right. So yeah, I'll try it here, and you can let me know. I think I've seen, because I know I've watched like tutorials on it, and it's been a while since I looked at it, so maybe you can help me kind of figure out what spots I need to hit, because I know like you kind of hit down here in the corner,
Yeah,
Actually,
basically the
I
very
almost had it there.
base of each vertical wall.
And then I don't know, is there maybe a good way to roll up into the ball quickly? Because I think that's...
Yep, so make sure you're holding jump, and as long as you're holding jump, you will instamorph off of the wall jump.
Oh.
So then you only have to press down once. You don't have to press down twice. That was close.
Yeah, almost.
It's really finicky. It's so aggravating.
Is it? There was probably a night I spent probably almost 45 minutes trying to land this.
I believe that.
And yeah, I got a bit frustrated with it. So when I end up bonking on the other side here, like on the second jump, when I bonk over on the other side, am I jumping off too low or too high?
let me see. I think you're jumping too low, actually. I don't do it from this side, so.
Yeah, let me see how. Maybe see how you do it. Maybe.
So I just do wall jumps all on the left, and then.
Okay.
So you do jump from the left, and then right. With the instamorph. Whoops. But I mean, people do the right side too. There's no reason not to. The only thing is you do want to jump once you're at the very top. You do want to be jumping off the right side. Oh, this guy's gonna hit me, you dick. And by the way, you can like hang out up here as long as you want. Oh, there's another one coming. Yeah, I just saw
you doing that just now. That's crazy.
And that's a thing that, like, any one tile wide gap, once you initiate a wall jump, you can just kind of hang out there, and wall jump is just, I'm just holding one direction and spamming jump. And that's it.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oops. And another thing, at least for right now, don't be afraid to really do a pretty... Oh, man. Don't be afraid to get pretty high up into that final tube. And then do the morph. It doesn't have to be super fast. Oops. I'm trying to do it the way you're doing it.
I don't know. I find it easier to jump off the right wall.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm having a really hard time getting the second jump on the left side.
Like I said, there, like, plenty of people do it that way. And in fact, you just hold right then as you go up. Hold.
Yeah, I think that's...
Hold right, and I kind of like that, actually. Maybe I'll convert. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of, for me, it's getting up into the tube that I seem to... Okay, well, there I had it. Yeah, it's kind of hitting those bonks off the second jump that kind of get me.
So another thing, this is kind of a psychological thing, at least for me, is making sure that anytime you're wall jumping ever, you're not ever pressing up or down, obviously until you morph, but
Right.
I don't know if you have this issue or not, but like I remember I used to have a big problem, like if I was wall jumping up somewhere, I would like subconsciously start pressing up.
No, I think what I end up doing is I kind of, as I'm rolling back left to right, I'll occasionally hit up or down, just kind of like fat fingering it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is also one of those things that you're not going to lose a ton of time. Like if you're doing runs, give this like 1 or 2 tries, and if you don't get it in 1 or 2 tries, just go around, you know, and then like practice it.
See, but then you get into that mentality. Well, if I get it on the next try, then it will
Right.
it'll be faster than going all the way around.
Right. Yeah. You have to try to get that out of your system. Because while it's true, in runs, you kind of have to you're going to be doing backups for everything because nothing is going to go. I shouldn't say nothing is going to go right, but you can't expect everything to go right all the time.
I'll just go around here because I get it's one of those things, like I know how to do it theoretically. Right. So probably not really something worth wasting a bunch of time on. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
There's some good pointers in there for sure.
Let me show you Terminator. This is a nice little strat.
Oh. Okay.
So make a save state. Oh, crap. I'm focused on the wrong window. And so then I try to make my save states and it doesn't work. So you want to press up against the door here. And then hold angle down. And then just run. And then when you go through the door, hold a shot. And you'll shoot. You can do 7 shots like that. And then you'll shoot these first 2 guys.
Oh.
Then you delay, shoot right at the end of this this mushroom here, and you'll shoot the next guy.
Oh, so don't just go in the door holding the shoot button down?
You do hold it down until you do 7 shots.
Before I go through the door, I do 7 shots.
Oh, sorry. So so this first door that we're like save stated at, don't press the shot button. Just hold dash and angle down, and start running through the door. While you're going through the transition, start holding shot and do 7 shots. And then there's a delayed one, and you can shoot a couple missiles at the bottom. One of these guys will drop missiles, and then you get replenished. I shoot the missiles like right at the base of this mushroom here. And the last bit doesn't really matter that much. Like the last missiles. If you just do those 7 shots at the beginning, it just makes the room fast and fun.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's helpful.
And then just go just take damage through these guys. You have plenty of health.
Okay.
And you want to save your missiles. And then on this elevator here, you can do that angle up or angle down thing. Just run at it, hit angle, and then stop yourself right in the elevator.
So you don't even have to press down?
You do have to press down. It's just you stop yourself and then you press down. It just makes it so you don't miss the elevator.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do a save state here. So this is another one of those things. So like I can probably mock ball this in a couple attempts. It's
Okay.
usually not one I'll get on the first try, but
Okay.
so the idea is, so I want to jump just as I'm going through, like kind of going right through the door transition, right?
Yep. Yep. It's a pretty wide window.
And
You
then
don't want to jump too early is
yeah.
all. If you jump too early, you'll bonk the ceiling, but as long as you're in the jump animation going through the door, you should be fine.
Nope. Messed that up. So once you get through the door, is that when you want to press down on the D-pad?
Yeah, I pressed down pretty early. Let me show you how I kind of do this. So I jump through, and as soon as I go through the door, I press down the first time, and then you just have to do the Hadouken on the other side, like once you land. So I press down, and then we're there. I see a lot of people delaying that down press, and then I missed it. Then you have to press down like really fast. You have a lot of time between those two down presses. You can press it, and then all you have to do is press down and roll to right. The
There we go.
yeah, like doing the mock ball itself is pretty generous. You can go into the ball pretty early. Nice. GG.
Yeah, I think what you said there about doing the Hadouken, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's easy to kind of wrap my head around of when I need, like, the inputs that I need to press to actually do the roll then.
Cool. This next room, if you jump right at the like corner of the floor, you can do another mock ball here. So I jump right at the corner and then mock ball. And that'll get you all the way through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen people do it in this room, and I never really knew the... Oh, that was close. Okay, let me try that again.
Hello, Neo.
Hopefully I don't run out of health.
Yeah, so so you'll know if you jump too early or too late. Just because
Well,
basically, if you hit anybody, then it's either too early or
yeah.
too late.
So I think I had it right there, and then I
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
that
thought
looked
I
good.
didn't have it and screwed myself up.
Yeah. All right, so now we'll pick up charge missiles and charge. And then I can show you this next mock ball too. It's pretty fun to get. Oops. Okay, so open the door and make a save state. Because what you want to do is jump after you go through the door transition, but like not immediately. You have a little bit of runway on the other side of the door that you can jump off of. And then don't press down until after you hit the ceiling, and you should be able to clear that and then get that mock ball. And then you do one bounce. Anytime you have momentum and you go into a morph ball, you'll keep that momentum for one bounce. And then once you land the second time, then you lose your momentum.
Gotcha. Oh. Right. So I almost had it there. I just didn't do the Hadouken thing.
Yeah, no, that was it though. You jumped right.
Oh. All right. I need to get some health.
That's awesome, Neo. That's yeah, that's a good place to practice to be able to short hop. Burnin, hello. Aw, Burnin. Too kind.
All right.
All right, and then we'll just make our way. Yeah, feel free to farm as much as you feel comfortable, and then.
Do you mock ball on this spot too?
No. I can show you what my strat is over there. So bounce down. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Normally I wouldn't stop moving at this point, but just to kind of show how I deal with this next room. So while I'm running, I would be opening the door, and you can start a charge shot as you're running through here. And then it'll be charged by the time you get to here. Now, I don't have to press anything. Like, I'm not pushing anything on the controller right now, and you'll just come through and shoot this guy. If you spin jump through the door with a fully charged shot. So that's super easy, and then you can just pick up the drop and then charge another shot and do an angle shot that will hit the hit this other guy.
Okay.
And then just shoot the door up. Whoops, it missed. Heck. You angle down like right at the corner. And I guess I do a mock ball through this door, but it's not really that essential. Did that answer your question, or
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Do you get Spazer in your runs?
No.
Okay.
I used to, but then like I said, I kind of got to a point where I wanted to try and keep inventory to a minimum, like that would follow a normal any percent run.
Yeah, totally.
Dang it.
I eventually found this, like, I got Spazer at first too, and I just found it was almost slowing me down. And it almost, like, misses some shots sometimes, because the beam is so wide that, like, if any of those three beams hit something, then the whole thing stops.
Now, when you get into this room here, right outside Crade, so I usually I'll try and get a jump and a wall jump from this little spot here. Do you do anything different, or is there anything that's recommended?
Nope, that's exactly what I do. There are other ways to do it. Like you can shoot out all three super blocks up top, and then you can actually clear that whole jump with a running start from all the way up top. But that uses a bunch of supers.
It's like a waste of missiles. Yeah.
Yeah, which mini Crade will refill for you, so it's not a huge deal, but I just don't like to I don't like to waste the supers. And then do you want to go over Crade quick kill at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That has been Crade quick kill has been sort of my bane. Like feel like I've watched endless tutorials on it. And, yeah, just
so full disclosure, I've been failing it really hard lately. I don't know why. I somehow can't do Crade quick kill anymore. I mean, I will be able to do it, but I'll probably fail it a lot. But once you get over here, I'll kind of show you. There's two basic methods that you can use.
Get a, oh gosh, I forget which save state I'm on now.
It's good that you're making
This would
multiple
be a
save states.
good place to, or maybe you can kind of give me the basics of the like directional damage boosting. Like I know people will hit the spikes up top here and kind of like shoot over across the room, but
yeah. Do you want to do that after Kraid or right now?
Yeah, let's do Kraid first. I think Kraid is the more important thing for me here.
Okay. All right, so first of all, there's a pretty cool, I'm going to do it over here just to show you how it works. There's a cool little setup that you can do to get yourself in the right spot. Once you go through the room, you go up against the door, lay a bomb, come up into a crouch and turn around, and then morph again, and that'll set you in exactly the spot you want to be for the missile Kraid quick kill. So it's pretty cool. From what I understand, that's a fairly new thing just within the last couple years. I don't know who figured that out. And by the way, the point that you want to stand at is not that exact, but this puts you in the exact spot. Yeah, so you want to lay the bomb, go up into a crouch, turn around, and then go back into morph. Yeah, there you go. That was it. So anyway, I'm going to do that first just to get myself set up over here. And then you just do 2 missiles. The first one has to hit him kind of in the eye. The second one has to hit him in the mouth. And then you want to do 3 supers. Hey, I did it. Congratulations, me. And the supers, the first super has to be timed so that it hits Kraid in his middle animation of opening his mouth. As long as you hit him in that frame, then his jaw will lock open. I'll just do it a few more times to kind of...
Hey, man, you're killing it.
Yeah. I remember
so
how
much
to
for
do
not
it.
getting it, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I remembered how. At least for now. I don't know. Stupid thing. Yeah. So, any questions about that?
No.
Go ahead and give that some tries, and I'll give pointers. The important thing is here. Let me. So the important thing is the first 2 missiles. The first one has to kind of hit him right here. The second one has to hit him right in this frickin' schnoz.
Oh, I messed that up.
Yeah, so it'll be 1 jump. With those first 2 missiles, it'll be 1 jump, and then try to jump to the height of his eye, so that at the apex of your jump, you're hitting him in the eye, and then as you fall, you're hitting him in the nose. Hey Fox, how's it going? Hello, Cout.
No.
I got a ding.
I need to make a new.
Oh, you had those first 2 missiles were perfect though. That was exactly how you
yeah,
do it.
and then I messed up with the supers.
Valkyrie, thanks so much for the follow.
Oh. Try that again. All right. So 1 missile in the face, 1 in his mouth, and then 3 supers.
Right. And just from the last few times you've done it, I would wait just a little bit longer for those missiles. Um, I usually wait for the lag to stop, and then I jump up and do the missiles.
Okay.
That was a little bit too long. So,
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah. So I just meant like a few frames later, like not even a full second later, just like wait a few frames for that lag to stop.
Is there maybe it's something I'm doing, like sometimes I'm getting the 2 missiles, other times it's just the 1 missile.
You're
I don't
doing
know
it
if
too fast. That's a
Okay.
common issue. I still have sometimes.
Oh, no.
So there's a rhythm to shooting the missiles. You want them to be about as fast as you can fire them. Oh, you had it again.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Oh. And I didn't have my missile selected. Dang it. See, I'm a dummy, man.
No, it's all good. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about in a very short amount of time. Yeah, I was just gonna say this is one of those places where like my particular control scheme. This is why I like to have item select on select, because then I can use my right hand to change from missiles to supers as I'm doing this one. But that's just me.
Oh.
Hello, Retro Rob. You're nailing those missiles. Those are dead on every time.
Not that time.
Vernon, do you do select on select as well? Yeah, that time the second second missile was a little low that time. You probably knew that.
Oh, he gets that hand up and it blocks the supers.
Yeah, that's the other thing I didn't really mention. So that super, you have to shoot it in like just before his claw comes up, and I think that is the reasoning for the positioning. I've never really known exactly why this is the positioning for doing this strat, but I think that's it, because then it's just at the right kind of timing distance to
maybe let me
missiles.
see you do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Do it a few times.
All right, so yeah, you're getting the super like right on his snout.
Oh, I did have that, and I didn't think I did. Yeah, so that first super is the one that is really important. These 2 missiles and then the first super. And then once his jaw is locked open, the rest are just pretty easy. You know, now that I've done this a few times, I wonder if it's just my positioning on the platform I've been doing wrong. Like, I think I was too far back. I'm just talking to myself, but like, I've been having an issue with this for like a month and missing it almost every single time. It's been really frustrating.
I have done this before, but it's just been super inconsistent. That's my issue.
Yeah, this is one of those things that'll come and go. And it's like so many things in this game. Like, as soon as you think you have it down, the game will say, no, you don't. There's something you thought you understood, but you don't understand, and now you can't do it anymore. And then you won't be able to do it for a while, and then it'll be consistent again. And it's like this constant cycle of frustration. Yeah, good. That so you'll want to shoot the first super just a little bit sooner.
Caught up in the lag on that one.
Yeah, the lag is really, really bad. And that's why I like to I like to wait until the lag is done. You don't have to. When I first learned this, I did it in the lag and kind of that was part of the strat for me was doing it during the lag, but you don't need to do that to yourself. You're gonna get this. Like you're so close. That first super just needs to come just a little bit sooner.
The wrong button again. So my controller it's not your standard Super Nintendo controller. So the start and select buttons, they're just little circles and they're right next to each other.
Oh, really?
So it makes it a little too easy to hit the wrong button sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you. I used to use an Xbox controller, and I'm so glad that I switched to like more traditional controllers.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the D-pad on it.
Exactly. Yeah, it felt like it might as well have been an analog stick. So you are actually, I think, standing a little bit too far back now. If you look at how I'm standing right now, you want Samus's toe to be just off the edge.
Okay.
And now that you had that problem, I think that maybe has been my problem with it. Because that's the problem that I've been having. Like the second missile isn't working properly.
Just keep your hand down, sir. That would be great.
Yeah, and still just that first super has to come a little sooner still.
Oh no. I hit him with the super, but it didn't lock his face open.
Let's see here. Yeah, it was a little bit late. It was just a little late.
Okay. Oh, all right. Got stuck in the lag there.
It's still late. So basically, as soon as you land, you want to jump right up and shoot that next super.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. There we go. I got it. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, no, I just saw it. Fantastic. G friggin' G. And then in order to open the door over here, you have to like be standing up against it. So like you have to jump up onto the platform over there and then shoot the door like after you're up against the wall. Hello, Knucklehead. Let me see. Somebody... Keith McRocks, thanks so much for the follow. All right, and then we'll go over some deboost stuff here. Fox, thanks for the unicorn penis. Make a save state because these spikes they don't do a ton of damage, but they do enough that you don't want to be doing this a bunch. The whole thing with deboosting is you have to be holding the jump button, and then right after you take the damage, you press in the direction Samus is not facing. On spikes, you have a 10 frame window. Whoops. So it's pretty wide to get it.
Wow. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Doing it off of enemies, you have a 5 frame window. And doing it off of enemy projectiles, you have a 4 frame window. I don't know why that's the case in all those things, but that's how it works. But yeah, so anytime you're doing it off of spikes, just know you have a pretty wide window to get that.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, perfect. Jumping and turning this, I think it's the same knucklehead. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's still 10.
I don't normally have this much trouble getting out of this hole here.
Oh, let me show you something about that spot. Oops, where am I? Right here. Oh, this is a problem. I'm I'm out of ammo right now. Let me just go through and like kill these guys real quick. Sir. Oh my goodness. You know what? Charge shots work, I think. Let's just use these. Pseudo screw? Can I pseudo screw through you? Sure. Okay. All right. Let me get rid of these spikes, and I just want to show you a quick little thing here as I hit these spikes on the way out. Okay, so this door right here. Oh my god. So if you just go through this door, this key hunter up here is going to make your day bad. He's going to come down into the hole just like this, and you'll be sad. If instead you jump through the top of the door, he won't be there. I don't know why this is, but like then you can just jump right out and you're fine. If you take too long, I think you might have some problems, but as long as you get up here quickly, you won't have any issues getting out. So just a little thing. Always jump through that door is the idea.
Nice. That's good to know.
Yeah. And then, yeah, let's make our way. The Varia async? I haven't, Fox. I kind of planned not to do it this week. But should I? Should I do it? All right, now this guy in here, I get my missiles ready before I go through this door, and I just try to get over. I might pick up the E-tank and I might not. It doesn't really matter to me. What I want to do is get to those crumble blocks as fast as possible so that I can break through the floor and then just shoot him with the missile. And then get this door open.
Oh, okay. Oh. No, that was too late.
It's fine. I mean, if you miss him, you miss him. It just just saves time to get him right away. And I assume you pick up these missiles here?
I don't remember if I normally do or not. Because I can wall jump my way out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of depends, but I'm not necessarily the fastest at wall jumping out. So.
Typically it would either be those missiles or moat missiles, but not usually both. If you get both, you'll have 25 missiles. Oops. My bowels today are just fine, Hot Pocket. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Wrong door.
Oops, I forgot what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Yeah, my bowels have had some issues this week, but they're doing just fine now. I'm gonna make a save here just in case I do something stupid. And then just a reminder, again, you can do this now if you want to or not, but just like if you want to think about ledge grabs and stuff, like that's something you can do throughout the game.
Yeah, I've been when I remember, I've been trying to do it.
Okay, yeah. Eventually,
it's a habit I need to get into.
Yeah, and you will get into the habit. It'll come naturally before too long. Okay, so now coming up into speed, there are more robust theories on like ammo management and stuff. I like to do the one farm in, one farm out method, but as I'm coming out, I always like to have 3 supers. So like after picking up speed and everything. So I'll go through, I'll do a farm here. Oh, I already have 3, fantastic. Oh, and let me pause here for a second. Because I want to show you like what you can look for in this room. So when you get to the very bottom, when you can see the lava on the ground, you want to go over 4 pits, and then after you go over the 4th one, you shoot your super.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot the super, and you'll hit the door and be able to run right through.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing to be aware of. Okay, so there's my...
Now, when you come across the pink doors, are you typically trying to just use supers on those?
If I have enough. Usually if I have just 1 super, I'll use missiles instead. But like this is the point where I'm going to farm to 3. You already have 4, so you're fine. You don't really need to farm anything. Oops. But as long as I have 3 supers, I know I have all the supers I need to be able to super open all of the doors and be happy. This room over here loads weird. I just I stop myself. I stop myself when I get there, and then I jump over to the second platform. Every time I try to every time I try to just run in and jump, I'm gonna try it. Let's see if I can do it. Prove myself wrong. I always fall though. You see, I try to jump too early. I think this room loads slower than most rooms. There we go. I got it that time. I always pick up these missiles, not because I need the missiles, but because it helps preserve my momentum to be able to get across the entire pit. Oops, or I'll just fall. But you know, whatever. But yeah, the idea there is to just pick up the item and then just keep on running. Okay, this next
I don't think I've ever made it across that in one shot. Like I usually end up falling down in the spikes and then having to wall jump my way up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can't make it all the way across. You do have to, do some wall jumps, but you should be able to make it without hitting the spikes at all if you
Okay.
get your full momentum across that ledge up there. Now, this next spot here, you want to get as much running speed as possible, so get as far back onto this ledge as you can, and then jump as late as possible on the other side. That should get you all the way across to these crumble blocks. And then from here, if you there's this mound right up ahead of me. If I jump on top of that mound, I should be able to get up here and then wall jump up. You'll be able to clear those platforms. So the whole thing, do the jump across, jump on the mound, and whoops, oh goodness, and I missed it. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Oh, and that was early. If you're going to miss it, just aim for these middle blocks here. Don't hit the spikes. There's crumble blocks here. So if you're going to miss it, just kind of give up on it. Nice. Yeah, so that was a little bit early. You want to yeah, you want to jump on the left side of the top of it, I guess. Like aim for the left of the top. Yeah, that was still a little bit too far right. And if you miss it once, you're not going to get it. So say you miss it, you can just try to like get between the platforms like this then as kind of a backup. Yeah, nice. Okay, now these dragons over here die to one missile. So I set my missiles and then just murder them. The orb too. The orb will die with missiles. And do you get grapple or no?
No.
Okay.
No, which I kind of hate myself for every time I fight Dragon. I I think Dragon is the hardest part of this run for me.
Yeah. Do you do you get ice now or do you get that later?
I get it now.
Okay.
I suck at Red Tower.
Sure. Yeah. No worries.
I can get through the first part without it, but when you gotta get through that skinnier part up at the very top, I just can't seem to get that. So
yeah, it's a bad time. That is probably something that I would like practice so that you can start getting ice later. Yeah. But you know.
Oh, whoops. And
I wouldn't worry too much about it right now. It's just one of the things to to add in at some point whenever you're comfortable with it.
I mean, I would try it, but we'd be here all night. So.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll save that for the next JWJ.
Yeah.
Because that is, I don't know, like that. There's definitely some more intricate stuff I would like to learn for like randos and stuff like Suitless Meridia and things of that nature.
All the fun stuff.
But I figured this will help me just get a nice little baseline.
Yeah, kind of get back into it, de-rust a little bit.
Yep, exactly. I was just watching what you do there.
Oh yeah, do you want to go through that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll give it a try anyway.
So it's not too bad. Do you do short hop mockballs? Is that something that you've done?
No.
Okay, so okay. This does require a short hop mockball. So
Okay.
so you'd probably want to work on that first, but basically it's just opening the door and then freezing these guys so that they're right next to the platforms. And then just get good speed, do a short hop mockball over the side, and then that should clear it.
Mm.
But you do have to get that short hop mockball. So that may be something we can maybe we can go over at the end a little bit if you want. I don't think it's worth spending a lot of time with it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's useful to know how to do, but it's not going to be crucial anywhere.
So what's the best backup then to get out of here?
I mean, really, yeah, just bomb through the top and go out the normal way, the conventional way.
Is there a way to?
I just jump, morph, and bomb. If you want to be swaggy, this is kind of slow, but charge a shot, and then morph, but hold down until the bombs go off, and then your bombs will explode it. It's really swaggy.
So that's been kind of a.
So
I guess, how do you morph
so you
quick enough to?
Oh, just to jump. It's just I don't know. You just have to make sure you press down. Let me see. Yeah, you have to make sure you press down like immediately after jumping, and then just hit down twice.
There we go. Yeah, last time I did that, I was having trouble with it, so I ended up just bomb jumping up to that spot and laying a bomb, and then I got out.
Yeah, I mean that works too. But yeah, it's once you do that a couple billion times, it'll it starts to feel more comfortable. Crystal Lake Cabin, hello. Welcome.
So anything fancy at the top of the elevator here?
Yeah, you can do Alpha Spark here. So from here, if you do you know anything about short charges or?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but no.
Okay. So this
I know of them.
So you can do a one tap short charge, which is the freest thing in the world. All you do is you start moving, and then press start holding dash after you start moving, and that'll get you a charge faster. And then let me make a save state. And you want to go through and just dash all the way through here. Hold charge through this transition here, so you shoot the door open, and then charge your spark. Jump across, shoot that guy, shoot a shot, and then shine spark through. This is Alpha Spark. It's super swaggy. I'll do the whole thing again. So do the quick short charge. Start charging a shot through the door. Charge the spark. Jump across, shoot the guy, shoot the door, and go through. It's fun. This is another thing that's really not crucial, but it's fun and I mean, it's faster for sure. But I've gotten PBs after missing this, so.
Came close, but I missed it.
Nice. Yeah, so that one room, so you want to make sure you don't stop anywhere is the only thing. I mean, go ahead and take a look. You can go back to the video, to the VOD, and Yeah, you'll get it, but it's not something I'd really work on. There are other things that are more important.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a thing. Since we've talked about deboosts, at the top of Red Tower, if you go through the door
right.
and you hold jump and hold back toward the door while you go through the transition, Samus will immediately jump on the other side of the door, and then you can do a deboost off the spikes. And that'll take you over here. And then from here, you can jump over here and do another deboost here. That gets you through the room pretty quick. And once you get real comfortable with deboost, it's pretty free. So the key is...
So you have to jump as you're going through the... Oops.
If you're holding jump and back while you go through the door transition, she'll automatically jump. But you have to be holding them through the door transition.
Yeah, I'll have to come back to that one.
I mean, otherwise, if you don't get that, you can just do the deboost from here.
Yeah, I hit the one in the middle. That wasn't too bad.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice job. It's fun. Deboosts, honestly, are like one of my favorite things to do in this game. And here's another opportunity for deboosts. Although you have the ice beam, so you can use that as well. But these are enemies.
In this room, off the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So do I have to get myself turned around midair?
Yes.
For that to...
Yep. So you jump. When I do this, I just hold the jump button all the way through. Just hold the jump button. Oops. I usually have a faster run. Yeah, you have to get turned around and then boost off. Now, since these are enemies, it is a smaller window to get it. It's a 5-frame window. But once you kind of get used to the feel of it, that 5-frame window is pretty wide. As you come up through here, blow open all of the yellow doors.
Oh.
Because you will be coming back down through this way. And then you don't have to open them on the way down.
And then at the top of the elevator, I want to do it again, right?
That's right. Yep. So you'll obviously open it to get through, but then do another power bomb. I might have missed the door with that one, actually. I think I did a stoop. I think I laid my power bomb too high. All right, and then here's a nice opportunity for our basic short charge. I mean, this must be how you normally get across, right? Like doing the shine spark across?
Yes. Yeah. Although it takes me a couple tries to get normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that basic like delayed holding of dash. And that'll let me see. Where does that get a charge? Yeah, you'll have the charge by the time you're over here. So you have plenty of space. And then you can just kind of run down here and do the spark. Oops. Okay. I forgot the door was open.
All right. So now when I'm spinning in the air, how do I execute the dash?
Sure. So you can either press up or L to activate the spark, and then to execute it, you let's see. You press to the right, and while you're holding to the right, you press jump.
Okay.
You have a good half second after you activate it to press right and jump. So don't feel like it has to be super fast.
There we go. All
Nice. Right. Yeah, I must be really far. I have to... Oops. Oh, I have to open my door. I gotta set your... pause and unpause your stream. I think I'm like... just super behind right now. And then this short charge, have you done this short charge before?
I have not gotten this one before, no.
Okay. Let me just show you, let me see if I can, oops, heck. This is how I do my short charges. Every time Samus is in this specific frame of animation, that's when the game checks to see if you're holding the dash button. So as long as you tap the dash button during that frame, it will increase the shine spark counter. Basically, the way that shine sparks work, there's a shine spark counter that counts to 4. Every time this frame happens, the game checks to see if you're holding dash. And if you are, then it increases the shine spark counter. Once it gets to 4, that's when you get that blue suit, and you can crouch and get your shine spark and everything. So that's kind of the basis of how short charging works. Is there's 2 independent things going on. One is the shine spark counter increasing. One is the longer you have the dash button pressed, the faster Samus will go. So since you're not pressing the dash button, when you're not in this frame of animation, Samus isn't increasing her speed at all. But you're kind of tricking the game by increasing that shine spark counter without increasing the speed, if that makes sense. So this is what I look for. I'm actually watching her front leg when I do my short charges. This one just takes a 2 tap. Oops, I missed the first one. Yeah. So you should be able to get there with a 2 tap. So just start moving. And then each time you see that frame, you tap the button. And you should have plenty of room. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on short charges right now, though.
Sure.
So that might be something to, like, try it a few times if you want to and see if you get it. But alternatively, you can just start from the room before and do the... just the delayed 1 tap. So
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I didn't do the dash across though.
Oh,
I got the charge.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good job. Yeah. Alternatively, you can just start on the other side of the door, do a 1 tap, and that'll get you there as well.
Oh, wrong way. Went straight up.
Yeah, that'll happen. And then, of course, the other alternative is just to, like, jump across the platforms, which is...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's really not that terrible, especially if you turn off high jump. Hacksaw, hello. Hacksaw, you're pink for me today. How's it going? And yes, we're doing any percent today. My favorite category.
Yeah. Making Junie do his favorite category. Yeah, let me just jump across this for now. So it's easier to turn the high boots off for this?
Yes, if you turn high jump boots off, you'll make your life a lot easier because you'll have speed and you won't have high jump, which will give you less height, but you'll still have some like some horizontal momentum as you go across.
Oh.
And then just super the guy at the end. Sorry, I said that right before I saw you hit him. I would have said something sooner. I wasn't thinking about it.
Panicked.
Nice, Hacksaw. Hacksaw says, 2-tap fly, reset after you die. That's my motto.
I will say this has always been one of my trouble spots.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, once you get a handle on the short charge, it's,
Yeah.
it's not bad at all. But these jumps, they're a little bit finicky. Yeah, I think if you just release jump, like before you hit your head on that, because you'll have plenty of horizontal momentum to make it across that gap without a full jump. Yeah, so with the one tap, you want to delay about a half a second. So start moving and then press and hold dash about a half a second later.
Oh, crap. God for save states.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, Hacksaw, we kind of talked through that. But yes, that is absolutely a good backup.
All right. In the boot.
Yeah, off to Fantoon.
So the only thing really I know about this fight is to not shoot it with supers.
Yeah, yeah. So I was just watching Crustacean practice this fight before we started, and I told her the same thing that I'm going to say now, that Fantoon is one of those fights that is like being in school. It's something that you like, if you want to get good at the fight, you actually have to study it. You have to study the patterns. You have to know all the patterns. For right now, because we could spend hours on Fantoon, but for right now, I just want to talk about Dopplering, I think. And for that, maybe just come over here and do some Dopplers. All you're going to do when you Doppler is just literally walk. Don't run, just walk, and then spam your missiles. Oh, I forgot I was going to make a save state before I shot all my missiles off. Heck. I don't have any missiles now. Shoot. Well, whatever. I'll do it with shots, but just spam the shot button, and it'll work. There is a specific rhythm that you can use to do it rather than just spamming, but spamming will work. I think it's like 350 beats per minute or something like that. But let me just go in and do.
So to get him to even come down through the bottom of the screen to do the Doppler, is there anything you have to do to manipulate him into doing that?
Yeah. So this is where the study comes in. You need to know his patterns so that you can know when he's going to open his eye, right? But I mean, forget that. Even if you don't, and he like starts doing his like the flames dropping from the ceiling thing, it's still the same thing. You're going to do 2 missiles and wait, 2 missiles and wait, and then you're going to want to get to the left side of the screen, and as he flies off of the right side of the screen, do a big jump on the left side, and then that'll put him in position. So 2 missiles, 2 missiles, do a big jump on the left, and then Doppler. Let me just kind of jump in and show you with my 1 missile. I'm gonna have to farm missiles first. Okay, good. He's giving me a slow, so I'm getting lots of missile drops. Alright, so 2 missiles, 2 missiles. Oops, I must have hit 3 on the first round. Alright. Giving me another slow. Thanks, Fantoon. Dick. Alright, so 2 missiles, 2 missiles, and then jump over to the right side, or the left side, and then you can Doppler from there. Two missiles, jump to the left side, and Doppler. And I could have shot him with the super at the end of that one, but I just wanted to kind of go through the pattern and finish with a super. So, like, part of this is just knowing when and where he's going to open his eye, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of what you were seeing right then. But let me just go through again. Let's say you don't know that. And that's where the study comes in, is like knowing all that BS. Well, let's say, say you don't know he's going to open his eye here. Okay, well, I missed that. Okay, whatever. That's fine. He's going to do this phase. Just try to farm the eyeballs. Okay, now he's doing this. So get your missiles ready. Same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, jump to the left, and Doppler. And then I don't know he's going to open his eye there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, jump to the left, and Doppler. Well, he blocked, but 1, 2, 1, 2, and Doppler. I keep running out of missiles. Oh, he's not dropping any missiles. I have 2 missiles. 1, 2, and super. Okay. But that's the basic idea. You want to do groups of 2. So 2, 2.
Gotcha.
And then Doppler. And the Doppler is just walking across and firing missiles. Yeah, I know, Bernard. I gotta work on that. Yeah, I would shoot those flames and farm them for health. Also, get them out of your way. Like,
Yeah. I thought he was going to open up a little sooner.
Yeah, it's right, and it's entirely random. Sometimes he comes in right away. Sometimes he delays a while, And sometimes it's good for you if he does delay, because then you can farm those flames, get some health back. And it's pretty beneficial. Those flames have saved me in some like low health runs that I've done.
Dude needs to drop me some health. There we go.
Yeah. And by the way, with this suit combination, it's 20. Everything that hits you is 20 damage.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, look at all that health.
Oh my goodness. Nice farming. Nice. That was a good Doppler. And he's almost dead. You could hit him with a super now, and he'll die.
Okay. There we go. Wow. No, that's good. That really nice. Just knowing how to get him into the Doppler, though. That's
yeah. So hopefully that's helpful. And again, like we could spend like a lot of time here, but let's move on.
Now that I kind of understand how that works, yeah, I'm good. Moving forward.
Yeah, nice job though. That was good.
I was down to 5 health at one point there.
Yeah,
good. I'm gonna die.
Good recovery. All right, and then we're gonna pick up these supers, of course. Whoops. Pixel, perfect. Hello, my friend. Okay, so going through Wrecked Ship, I use supers without abandon, and anybody who's any good at this game yells at me all the time. But so I'm gonna make a quick save state. I come through here, and this guy in particular, I come up and I shoot him with a super, and I make my way through. Reckless abandon. And then I'll show you my...
Will the regular missile not take him out?
No, it takes 3 missiles.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to show you my old strat for the attic. I get power bombs ready, and I jump morph through the door. Okay? And then lay a power bomb as quickly as you can. That hits these 2 guys, and then get your supers ready. Hit that guy with a super, hit that guy with a super. Reckless abandon. Super. If anybody drops supers, feel free to pick them up. This guy takes 2 supers. He doesn't actually take 2 full supers, but there. And then you're out of supers, and you're in a bad ammo place, but you're not dead. So that's how I used to do that room. You could, I would still start it the same way. Go ahead and lay that power bomb. Maybe do your supers on these first 2. Whoops. Well, for some reason I was off of supers. I would love to do you a favor, Pixel. So super, and then maybe for the rest of the guys just use shots or something, because it doesn't take that many shots to kill them. It's a lot slower. But unless you start getting into some more sophisticated strats up here, like using your short charges and shine sparking and stuff, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices with ammo or health. or time, or a combination of the above. All right, so anyway, we continue on. I don't know how to do what I just did. I just did it. I think so. So charge a shot, and then at some point you release it. So it's somewhere around this mountain up here. I don't know if it's just after or just before. I have no idea, honestly. But yeah. If you can find that point, it's a really good strat. This, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to turn off the, yeah, let's turn off our ice beam. We don't need it, and there's some strats coming up. That will be helpful if you don't have your, You see my hair in a man bun? I don't know how to put my hair up in a man bun, Pixel, I'm sorry. But there's some strats coming up that we'll want to have ice off of for. So one thing is, coming into this room, if you just fire 2 shots right after you go through the room, you'll kill these 2 waivers. Boom, boom, and they're dead. And then you can just kind of fire at everything else as you go through. But those first 2 shots, it's really nice to just get rid of those 2 waivers and be done with them. And then this next room, just jump on the spikes. You'll be fine. Should be able to make it in 2 or 3 hits. Oops, or if you fall off, 4 maybe. Let's see, there's 2, 3. Oh, I still made it in 3.
Oh. I think I took 4 hits there. It's where my invincibility frames ran out earlier than they should have.
Conch is pointing out, and I actually knew this. I should have mentioned this. Those key hunters in the attic. It's a super and a missile. If you care about your ammo, and you don't mind switching between your ammo, 1 super, 1 missile, or 1 missile. I would probably do a missile and then a super. You learn the position for Spark Attic. Oh, interesting. It might be your timing, Conch. It might be that you're just like a little bit late on getting it started. Oops. Because that can be a thing too.
I just read Conch's comment on your screen. That's funny.
That's okay. Yeah, that's yeah. The fastest way through here is just to fall all the way down and run. Right, and then if you were bad about your ammo, like I can be, Red Tower is a really nice place to farm up supers and power bombs. And you're gonna do yourself a lot of favors if you farm the things you need now and take the time for that rather than not. So these guys you can farm for supers, and then down here you can farm these guys for some power bombs. Doesn't take that long, and you'll thank yourself later. Your future self will be like, thank you, past self.
At this point, have you turned ice back on, or is that still?
No, I'm not going to be turning ice back on until Turian at this point.
Oh wow, okay.
Like, well, I take it back until I guess Ridley. Because normally I wouldn't pick up ice until on my way to Ridley. So Laura and Freya want to have it, but I want to show you the X factor for Botwoon, because it's pretty free and it's fun.
Oh dang it! Getting wrecked by these plants here.
Those things are the worst.
Trying to do the damage boost then too, and then I ended up making it worse on myself. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. Come on, game.
That's that's one thing about that room and the damage boost is when you're learning it, it can be really frustrating because you're trying to go fast, and then by trying to go fast, you end up falling down. It's a pain. All right, so up here, yeah, you can get all the way up in one kind of swoop. So as long as you get through the door, you can beat that fish to get up here. It's just 2 quick little wall jumps. Saved you negative 94 frames.
I didn't beat the fish.
Oh, heck. Yeah, and then you have like 1 frame through this door. I should have save stated there. If you jump at the last frame, you can clear this ledge up here and get all the way up, and it's really fun and feels good. And then you know the Shine Spark up here, right? Through Mount Everest?
Maybe.
It's literally just
Kind of one of those things I know of it, but
yeah, you just get just do a diagonal spark up, and it'll take you all the way to the top. Again, I should have made a save state. I'm gonna run out of health. It's this last hole. So so as you're running, you'll pass 1 hole and then a second hole, and you Shine Spark just down here, like so you can angle up through there.
I'm stuck in the last room. What? Okay. I didn't mean to roll up right there. There we go. Jeez. I don't think it's ever taken me that long to get through that door.
This game is like that.
Okay. So anyway.
Yeah, so so you come through the door, and you'll pass 1 hole, and then it's the second hole. You're gonna get your spark charged, and then just hold angle up and hit jump, and you'll just spark right to the top.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Low on health. 69. Nice.
If you want to farm, well, let's see. Let's just make a save state before going through Bot Wound, because you should be fine, I think. I don't know. If you want to farm, you can take the time to farm over here. It's up to you. There's a nice, like, there's these bugs over here. Let's farm. I'll farm too. Do you feel good about your health and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be good, right?
Yeah, you'll be fine. And I'm going to show you this X Factor, which makes the fight so much more fun. I have to honestly remember how to do it, because I haven't done it in a long time. Okay, so you start... excuse me. You start at the back of this ledge. I'm going to make a save state, because I'm going to mess this up at least once. Set your power bombs. Hold dash. And there are a couple points. You're going to start charging your beam. I'm not going to do it right now, but you're going to run to the edge, do a full jump, and land like on this line. You know what? I better make sure I'm doing this right before I explain it. Not sure I have the visual cues right. Oops. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so you run to the wall with your shot charged, do a straight jump up, land on this line right here, and then once the particles like go all over the place, you're gonna run to this line right here. Okay. So start charging your shot through the door. Run over here, straight jump up, land here, then run to here. Oh, I missed it. What did I do wrong? I think I was just too slow. There we go. It's so swaggy. DeCall came up with this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And each of those particles is the same as one super. So you're hitting Baoon with 4 supers right off the bat. And then you only need 6 more to finish him off. Yeah, so the whole fight. And he's dead. That's it. Dead snake.
Wow.
So go ahead and make a save state and try that a few times.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do, and it feels really good, and it looks really cool. And people are like, "Holy crap! How did you do that?"
All right. So run me through the steps on that one more time.
Yeah. So don't start charging your shot until you go through the door. So run through the door.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Run through the door and start charging your shot. Continue running to the far right wall. Once you hit the far right wall, do a straight jump up and land. Let's see. I guess it'd be on this spot here. And then once the shots fire off, then you come up to this point and just wait. Get your supers ready. Okay, I wasn't watching that first time, but I'll watch this time and see if I can clarify anything. Yep, so when you do that straight jump, you're going to jump, so the wall is like sort of here. Jump straight up and then land here-ish. Like try to land right on that line. Again? Yeah, try to land right on this line after you do the straight jump.
Oh,
so
okay.
Pretend the wall is over here. I jump straight up and then land here. My camera is off, so the room looks a little bit different than it'll look for you, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I could... hang on, let me just come back here. So you want to come over here, do the straight jump up, and land here.
Oh, okay.
I didn't charge my shot, but I just wanted to show where the spot was.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it was close. Got 3 of them.
Nice. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So the stream kind of froze a little bit. I didn't see exactly what happened in there, but yeah, I'll watch again. Yeah, so make sure you don't do a spin jump. If you do a spin jump, you will stop charging the shot. So that's why you have to do a straight jump up after you hit the wall. Yeah, so get to the wall and do a straight jump all the way up, and then if you hold an angle button, it'll help.
Okay.
Yep. That was good. Just has to be a little faster. Like as soon as you hit that wall, straight jump up and then land in on that line.
Oh, totally messed up.
Yeah, that time you were just you landed a little bit behind the line.
That's kind of tough to land.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like I use angle down, but you can use angle up or down. That will help.
All right. So when I hit that line, then I want to walk forward. Then is that right?
That's right. Yeah, let me show you once more, or I'll do it a couple times. Oops. So we come. Oops. Oh, what did I do? What's my problem? I let go of shot. Let's go over here, straight jump up, land here, then run up to here. So to the wall, jump up, land here, run to here. Oh, I missed one. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea why I missed that. Yeah, I'll do it a few more times just to kind of see. Oops, that's not going to work. It almost worked, but I still hit him with 3 of them, even though I was way off of the mark when I moved forward. Yep. But notice I'm like angling down through the whole thing, basically.
Right.
I'm angling down to yeah, I think what's happening when I miss, I think I'm too far forward in my second position. I'm not actually sure. But even, I mean, if you hit 3, that's still 3 supers worth. So you're still, oh, this is way far forward. I don't know. I still hit them all then. So, yeah, okay. I'll watch you again now.
Oh, I messed up the rest of it then, but.
Nice. No, that was really good.
Yep.
Yeah, bot wound does a ton of damage.
Oh my gosh, none of them hit.
Oh no. Yeah, your first, so yeah, both your positions were a little bit off. They were both a little bit too far to the right. But, you know, you get the idea here.
Yeah.
Frickin', I don't accept that.
All right. He's dead at least.
Oh, nice, GG.
So we can move on.
All right. So let's see. So the Dre kill. Oops, I fell. I fell down. Oh my goodness. I think we'll just do a straight ammo kill, so I'll show you kind of how I deal with that. It's hard. Ammo killing Dre is like the hardest thing you can do. Freaking A.
Is there a good way to get this E-tank up here?
I mean, I don't run at it.
Grab it. Is it just a matter of like morphing quickly, like just being
Yeah.
fast on the morph.
So one thing about like this won't work if you're suitless. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
like if you have momentum, you can kind of do a mock ball in the air. And so you can do that here. You don't need to run. You don't need a lot of running space. Like I can start here.
Okay.
And as long as I sort of do a like I morph, and then once I morph, I roll to right, you'll keep that momentum to get into the hole. Ugh. And then, yeah, let's farm to full supers before we do this. And if you're doing an ammo kill, you'll definitely want to do that. Eventually, you'll want to learn how to do the short charges in Dragon's Room, but for now, we'll do this ammo kill. Hey, Booze. I don't know. You'd have to ask Adam. I'm having fun.
Yeah, no, it's great. I don't know. I feel bad. We're 2 hours in and we're only getting to Dragon.
Oh,
so.
it's fine. Is this taking too long for you?
No. I just feel like I'm taking up a lot of your time.
No, this is when I do these, I plan for like 3 or 4 hours. So it's fine. Like that's my expectation. This is a neat place where you can do a little deboost if you can get it. It requires you to kind of jump and then stop your like you have to hit jump, release it, and then press it again. Oops. Make sure you get some momentum. And then do a little boost off of there, and you'll land on the other spikes, and that'll get you across.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
That's pretty cool.
It's not the easiest thing in the world, but when you get it, it feels really good. It's much easier without high jump, but it's not worth turning your high jump boots off just to do this. Just something to be aware of. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Get off of me.
Oh, thanks, Spino. Took 3 hours for a hundo. Oh no. For wait, what game? Are you talking about Super Metroid? Welcome back, Rusty. And hello, Lomi. Lomi, were you here already? I feel like you were here already. Maybe I'm just thinking, oh. Well, I'm sorry. You were already here in my heart, apparently. I'm probably connecting last night with today, like when I was watching your stream. It's all one big blur. Okay, so ammo, I would shoot the turrets with not supers, with missiles so that you have supers for Dre. Let me just show you how I kind of approach this fight when I'm doing ammo. So the first thing I do, these Evers, once they get down here, and once the last one disappears, you can wait just like a moment, and that's when Dragon will appear. If you time it well, you can get 4 shots off on this first swoop, or 2, you know, or just 2. Let's try that again. I didn't have supers set. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if I got 4 or not there, but after that, like I try to hit the swoops. Oops. She's doing a lot of swooping. Once she goes into this, I like to powerbomb the goop and then come back at her and just fire at will. If you get hit, no big deal. We have plenty of health. You can pseudo screw her. Oops. And she'll take 40 damage every time you do that. Oops. Once you're out of ammo, you can farm the goop. Try not to let her grab you. Alright, now we have to farm some more goop. I'm going to do a pseudo screw to do some damage. Get the missiles ready. Just fire. It's a really bad fight. It's a bad time.
It is really bad, yeah. Like I said, I think this is the hardest, has been the hardest part of the run for me.
So one thing I will say, when she does this goop, when she goes off of the right side of the screen, she will take more time to swoop down than when she comes from the left. So just be aware of that. Oops. Oops. If she grabs you, just, you know. Alright, so now after her goop phase, she's gonna come faster from the left now. So as soon as she goes off screen, I start firing. Whereas when she comes from the right, I wait, I don't know, kind of a long time. I don't even know how long.
She's got so much health too. It's insane.
She does, yeah. I might actually suggest until you learn the Shine Spark kill, you might want to pick up some more supers. Like crab supers are quick to get. You could even get right side supers in wreck ship, and that would probably be enough. And that would give you quite a bit of firepower. It would probably be faster, honestly, to pick up those supers than grind out this fight. So,
that's fair.
Yeah, so I would do that. If I didn't know the Shine Spark kill, I would pick up right side supers as well as left side supers, and then pick up crab supers on the way.
All right,
So,
we go into it. I'm a little
yeah.
damaged already too, which is not great.
You got this. Yeah, it's funny, Lomian. It's so true. Like, the more experience you get with this game, the more Dragon becomes the hardest part of the game. Yeah, I guess this is one thing I should have asked ahead of time. And maybe we could have picked up some more supers, but you'll get this. And if you have the wherewithal for it, anytime you're getting cornered by her and you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well just charge a shot and then pseudo screw into her, because it will do some damage to her. Exactly, Chad. Yeah, I think that's yeah, that's the idea. Because like there are other ways to kill her. Like you can use grapple. I guess that's it. But like otherwise, you like at this point in the game, playing casually, you would have so much more health and so much more ammo. You can do GT code, yeah. And then are you aware it's just D-pad inputs that releases you from
Yeah.
her grasp? Okay. I think it's 60? Yeah, that too, Chad. You have better beams as
Ugh.
well. Heck.
Where's my? All right.
You got this. If it comes down to it, do you have the practice hack for this game?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I can shoot that over to you. Like if this ends up being just like a big roadblock right now, um I'll just send you that practice hack and we can finish it with that. But I think you're going to get this.
Oh, I should have shot her there. And there.
You're playing pretty safe though, and that's good. You're Sometimes this can be the patience game. I like how you're jumping over her like that.
Yeah, I'm not getting as much ammo as I would like, but
Yeah, her drops are being rude. And when she
unintentional
starts
damage boost.
when she starts swooping fast like that, like you may want to just roll into a ball, let her finish her swooping, and then attack her while she's in her goop phase. Because otherwise it can be really hard to time those shots. And feel free to make save states in the middle too. Like if you wanted to make one now to like so you don't have to do the
It's not
whole
a bad
beginning.
idea.
Because she's real close at this point.
No. So she goops again. Can power bomb it.
Yeah, I think if you get a good round
Ooh.
in, I think she might be cooked. Dre is notorious though for like being really close to dead and then just forever not dying.
Come on. Thought she was gonna swoop, and then she came with the goop.
Dre's notorious for cleaning while she's like, I never realized Ridley and Dre had so much in common.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, I thought that would have taken her down. Heck. She's gotta be
I felt
like
really good about that. And then,
Yeah.
she didn't want to die.
She's gotta be like 3 or less missiles from dead.
Oh no. Oh. What's she doing? Faking me out.
Yeah, sometimes she goes back to the slow swoops. I don't know what makes.
Maybe I'm wearing her down, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
She's like, let's just end this already. Ah, there we go.
Got her.
Longest Dre fight
Nice.
ever.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that makes sense though, what you're saying. Like if I'm gonna use weapons to beat her, it makes sense to get more ammo going in.
How have you done it in the past?
Just like that. Just
Okay.
low ammo grinding. But yeah, definitely doesn't seem like it's worth it now.
Yeah, I get the ammo, and then soon enough you'll learn the short charge method, and then you can drop that ammo. And again, like this is a really nice place to farm for
Yeah.
supers if you need them.
Definitely need to get some health.
And health too, yeah. There's this bug room coming up too. Sometimes I'll spend a few rounds in there and farm up. Like right this place here. I'll just kind of walk back and forth and pick up drops. Oh, I see you. Yeah, that works too, farming there.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk. I mean, I had like 70 health total right there, so I didn't want to risk.
That makes
anything
sense.
crazy happening.
Yeah. There's a lot of spikes in this room.
Yep.
This is the space jump tutorial room.
Oh, I hate space jump.
Right?
Like, it's great, but it's awful at the same time.
Mm-hmm. This plasma room, if you lay a power bomb, and this is not the way you're supposed to do it, but just like lay one as you fall in, it'll kill the guy on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who's good at the game will say that's not where you're supposed to lay it. You're supposed to lay it in the middle of the room. Blah 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 blah. And like higher level strats, they're like that's what you'd want to do. I'm not higher level strats. And then you can just kill all the guys over here. The guy on the wall is already dead. So you just kind of go through it. What? He's not dead. Oh, what? I missed this guy. Huh. Okay, the wall guy was dead. I just completely didn't finish killing that guy. And then it's fastest to take the upper route, but if you fall here,
Okay.
it's faster to continue down. So don't come back up here if you fall. You'll save yourself time just by continuing down and going around. And coming up here is like the best strat in the game. So, if you stand back here, charge a shot, and then release it as you go through the door transition, you'll shoot this Ever, and you'll be able to space jump right through. And it's so fun.
Oh.
The hardest part about this is making sure you time the jump coming out of the door.
Yeah, I got it, but then I hit a piece of the roof and it just stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Because dang, I was flying through the room and then I just hit that and it
Yeah, it's so good.
stops that quick.
Yeah, I know, Lomian. Me too. Like you only ever do it in any percent. I don't know of any other category I do it in, and I rarely have the right equipment for it in randos. Okay, so since we already got ice, we don't need to do that. But once you start getting your ice later, this is when you would do that. Oops. And this is a good time to turn ice on. Okay, this room over here, I'll let you catch up here. And then
Yeah, I made a stupid mistake in this room.
yeah, that'll happen.
I was getting ready to shoot the door, and then I fired too early and just froze the bugs. And oops.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. Zagan, hello again. All right, so I set missiles as I go through here, and if you shoot a missile, like, as soon as you go through the door, you'll hit the orb. And then the second orb, once you land on this platform, if you shoot a missile, you'll get the second one. So one right away, and then I wait for this guy, so he doesn't get in my way, and then that orb, and then I just try to go the rest of the way through.
Orb, I like it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's faster ways to do this room, but this is how I do it. I don't do anything fancy in Lava Dive, although I probably should. You don't get screw, right? Or do you?
I don't remember. I think I did just to make these next couple rooms easier.
Okay, we can get screw. That's fine. And it will make it.
But I know that comes with its own challenge with the green gate. So.
Right. Which I'm terrible at. That was completely useless.
So with this, you go up and you take a couple steps back, right? Or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so go back like, yeah, a couple steps and then turn around and jump and push toward the gate and fire as you're going up.
Oh, got it.
Nice. It's fantastic. I'm terrible at that, as I said. And this also gives you a nice little health refill if you need it. Yeah, with screw, this is low nerfer is pretty trivial. Oh yeah, Zagan, what game did you get into? You know, I kind of wonder if my own any percent would be faster if I got screw, because I don't really have any strats for lower Norfair, and I just kill everything and take the time to shoot it. Oh, you know the space jump through amphitheater thing, yeah? Like if you jump through the door, then you can just kind of space jump your way through.
No.
Okay.
I mean, can't you space jump through it anyway?
Well, yeah, but if you don't jump through the door, then you'll fall to the bottom, and like it's nothing profound. It's just like knowing ahead of time I need to jump through this door.
Gotcha.
So that's all.
No, I probably did not know that.
Okay.
I screwed it up anyway.
And then you just kind of tap your space jump as you go down, and you'll kind of go right around this thing. But yeah, if you miss it, it's not a big deal. And then, okay. Oops.
Yeah, so going back to our energy tank thing, yeah, so I do end up getting the Ridley tank, but I don't get the fire one.
Okay. Okay, and then you finish up with 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. So this room gives me trouble with the
The
gold
pirate room?
pirates.
Let's see. So I think the easiest way to do this is probably just charge shots, honestly. Let me see.
Okay.
So we do a shot. Yeah, I think you can do it with 2 actually. But so here's their pattern. Like you can jump over this guy and then just land on this 3-tile block. He'll throw an arm at you and then he's gonna soon be ready to go. So if you you know, come over here and start charging your shot, and then just shoot him as he's up here. Oops, and do better than me there. Yeah, it should. If you get 2 charge shots, it'll just take 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that the problem I always ran into is I ended up with both of them on the screen, so they were both doing stuff.
Yeah,
and then
that gets problematic.
Just getting double teamed, and then they weren't turning yellow, and
Yeah,
that was an issue. So I couldn't do damage to them. So
yeah. So when you come in, just deal with this guy first, and then once he's dead, then jump over here and deal with the second guy. You'll be fine. Fastest is running through the lava here, or through the acid.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't take that much health. You can spin jump through too, that's fine. Okay, and then Ridley. Let me just do a Ridley fight. I'll let you farm up. If you get a bunch of super missiles, I think you'll do best to just use those super missiles here. Maybe save like 5, so that you don't have to refill at the ship on your way out.
Okay.
But supers are going to be a lot faster. And yeah, let me just do the fight. With supers, you kind of want to do groups of 3. The thing is, so every 3 supers is the same as 2 charge shots. So if you do, like if you do 4 supers, for example, and then do the rest with charge shots, you're basically wasting that super, because you're going to have to do the same number of charge shots anyway, to make up for the other 2 supers you didn't fire, to make up for the full like 2 charge shots. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so anytime you use supers, do it in groups of 3. With this ammo count, I might do 3 or 6. I don't know. You can always get a shot off here. You can get 1, and then 2, and then when the lava's halfway up, I do a 3rd shot. And so you kind of get 3 free shots there. So 1, 2, and then 3. You can roll under. It's 20 total. 4, 5, 7, 9. So I count 2 for every 3 supers I do. So we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oops. 20, and he should be dead. So you really want to count your shots on Ridley, because he is dead once you hit him 20 times, or the equivalent of 20 times. But he won't explode. He won't, like, he's so stupid. Maybe you know all this already, but like, if you know that he's dead, you can just let him pick you up and he'll die. But I see so often, I see people firing at Ridley, and then he's dead, and they keep firing and firing and firing, and then there are certain things that you can do that will manipulate Ridley to continue doing patterns. And like, he's been dead for like 15, 20 shots, but he's still flying around the room. Whereas if you just like roll into a ball because you know he's dead, he'll just pick you up and die. So count those shots. It's 20 plasma shots. And then for every 3 supers you fire, count 2 shots. So yeah, I'll just watch you and see if I can offer anything. Ridley is another one of those fights that, God, you just have to kind of do a bunch and practice it and get really familiar with the patterns and how to manipulate him.
Oof.
All right, let me show you some things about his pogo patterns. So you can manipulate this.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna shoot him at all. I'm just gonna let him pogo for a little bit and kind of show you how to manipulate this. So he's gonna go up. He'll always start with a pogo. If you jump and okay, so when he's over here, you can keep yourself safe just by being here. If you jump and angle, like jump and break spin, that'll turn him around. Ridley has to be at a certain height, and you have to be at a certain height for it to happen. Like, you have to be high enough, basically. As long as you're both above a certain point, he'll turn around. Oops. So you might want to just try doing this for a little bit, just to see if you can like get into this sort of groove.
Yeah.
Because then all that has to happen from here is you just shoot him. And if you don't shoot him, like if you wait until you're over on the left over here, that's fine. If that's safer, like, you can be more aggressive, but you don't have to be more aggressive. Anyway, go ahead and just do that for a little bit and see if you can just get comfortable with that. Ridley has 2 basic patterns. He either does this pogoing or he swoops. And the pogos are easier to deal with. And as long as you can, be really confident not taking damage while he's pogoing. Yeah. Yeah. You'll do yourself a lot of favors. Okay, good. So you got him to turn around. No, let me keep watching here. Okay, he was a jerk on that one. That's on him. He started pogoing all the way on the right side of the platform. Nice.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, you were getting it. So one thing I will say, you can roll under sooner than what you're doing.
Okay.
Like I usually let him do 2 bounces unless he's doing some really really like shallow bounces. But it's either 2 or 3 bounces and I go under. And when you're on the left side, you can stand. You're safe to stand up.
Oh, right. Dang it, Ridley. Oh.
Yeah, he's a
I
jerk.
messed that up. Oh, I don't think I got high enough on that.
Yeah, it was also a little bit late.
Huh.
I just saw it happen. So your jump was a little bit late. So Ridley wasn't at the right height either. So you weren't quite high enough,
Okay.
and Ridley also wasn't quite high enough. But yeah, try the fight again and see if you can incorporate some of that into it. And then obviously, if he's swooping, it's a different thing, and I'll talk about that too.
Suck at getting the spin.
Like coming out of the ball. Yeah, it's there's not a whole lot of space to do the movement you need to do here.
It's
Yeah,
funny
watch.
too because I feel like I usually have the least amount of trouble with Ridley. Like I feel like he's usually my cleanest fight.
Oh, really? It'll probably come
Yeah.
back. Like it's you're on D rust, so like Ridley is one of those things that I don't know. Sometimes it goes well, and then sometimes it goes really really not well. And his AI is weird. Oh, nice stack. That sounds delicious. Here, let me do the fight again.
Oh, well, let me try one more time here.
Okay.
I just started it up.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be a short fight anyway. So. Oh.
Yeah, that's a really frustrating thing. You have to get like halfway off of that ledge over there.
Oof. All right.
Okay, so let me just talk about his swoops for a second. So when he stops his pogos, or okay, he might go for a swoop. After he swoops, the next thing that he does is he kind of lunges at you. If you do there are probably different ways to avoid this, but the way that I avoid it is to do a spin jump away, and that like keeps him from doing the full lunge. So then he does the lunge, and then he is either going to go into a pogo or go into a swoop. And that is his entire pattern. Like he does a lunge, and then either a pogo or a swoop. And then he does a lunge, and then either a pogo or a swoop. And that's kind of like the whole thing. I'm going to play this really safe, just to kind of... This is how I used to do this fight. Oops. I let go of the angle button. I'm not counting. When he changes color, that means you've hit him 11 times. So there's 11, 12. Okay, so I'm going to charge a shot. So he's going to lunge now, so I spin jump away. And I hit him, and he goes into a pogo. And I've lost count. I have no idea how many times I've hit him. But so we're going to come up here, hit him, and then spin jump away, because that was his lunge. So like it just keeps him from doing the lunge for some reason. He might be dead, I'm not sure. He's definitely dead now. Let me do it one more time.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll do more lunging. I might be able to manipulate him into a lunge. Lunge? Lunge, maybe? Nope, he wants to pogo. Nope, he's gonna... Nope, he wants to pogo. Can't make up his mind. Okay, so here he's going into a swoop. And now he's going to lunge. So... Okay, now he's going to do another swoop. And now he's going to lunge. See, every time I jump away from him, he would do a lunge, except he doesn't because I jump away. Oops. I think he's dead. Does that help at all? Like...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and jump back in, and I'll try to offer things if I can. But Ridley is one of those things that you just have to do over and over again, and over again.
Oh.
But at least having an idea of like what his pattern is and what he's going to be doing it's helpful. Oh, that's another thing. This might be what's throwing you off, at least partially. Were you using Moonwalk?
No,
yeah,
I wasn't before.
So this is one big place where moonwalk makes a big difference and can really mess up your fight if you're not used to it. So that could be what's going on here and why you're having
Yeah,
trouble when you weren't before.
it's definitely an adjustment. Let me try that again.
Yeah, you'll get this. And let's see. Yeah, you have 10 supers. If you want, just fire those supers to, I know that I was saying do 3, 3, 3, 3 and save a few, but for right now, if you want to just fire them, just to get the fight over, that's fine. And I'm in no rush, by the way. Like, I'm not saying that because I'm like, come on, finish it up. I'm just I'm just saying, like, you know what to do, you know what you need to practice. So yeah.
Dang it.
He's close though.
The lunge. Oh no. All right, it's starting to click in that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, this is way better.
Oops. I have not been keeping count.
You're definitely more than halfway done.
No. Anticipating the pogo, and it never came.
Yeah. So when you're hanging out on the leftover there, that's a really good time to fire those supers, especially if Ridley's like getting fast. Cause yeah, I mean those supers are gonna do more damage per second than the charge shot. Yeah,
That was bad.
the reason that that's happening is you're just jumping a little bit too late. You're like letting Ridley get all the way over to the right before you do the spin jump, and so he's already like kind of resetting his pattern at that point. And and then you can't, like, he won't be manipulated by you because he's already like on to his next thing. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Just rolling a ball and let him grab you.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Oh heck. Yeah, he was dead there.
Yeah, that's
So
a real bummer.
so so when he's at the point where he's dead, just go into the ball. He won't ever swoop when he's dead. He'll only pogo. So if he sits there
Okay.
pogoing after he's dead, just stay in the ball, roll back and forth, avoid the tail, and then eventually he'll come down and grab you.
That wasn't good.
You know, the other thing that I haven't mentioned yet, damage on Ridley, the fireballs do 15. His tail does 30 and his body does 40. So you want to avoid getting hit by his body at all costs. Don't worry so much about the fireballs. They're not a big deal. Like, obviously,
Okay.
avoid them if you can, but like um, getting hit by them is not going to murder you.
Oh, I didn't mean to stand up there.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. It's really, really frustrating. Like the plan is to roll under and then stand up, but then I don't know. I just do the stand up early and then I'm sad.
No. Oh man, this is embarrassing.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I mean, one, you're derusting. Two, you're using moonwalk, which is a whole different thing anyway. And three, I mean, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Like, I I don't know if you feel under pressure at all, but if that's part of it, then that's part of it too.
Oh. All right. Reset. And we got out of control.
Yeah, it really can get like that.
No.
Heck.
Oops. All right. So, yeah, my positioning on the left side is really bad too.
Yeah, you just sometimes you're a little bit too far to the right. And that's one of those places where if you hold an angle button and move, you'll be able to sort of inch yourself over slowly.
Mm.
So you don't end up
So I guess
like
I'll
falling
try
off.
one more, and then if in the meantime, if you want to shoot me that practice ROM over,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just hang on to this save state for later.
Okay.
I just realized what time it is here at my house.
Oh, do you have to
It's
wrap this up pretty soon?
yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Uh,
And I'm just like in full tilt right now.
no, I get it. Where is this thing?
No.
Here we go.
Come on, Compogo me.
Oh, he doesn't want to pogo.
Oh my god.
Did you do it? Oh, nice.
I got it.
Nice
11
job.
health left. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Oh.
GG. You know, I know it takes a lot of perseverance. But, I mean, yeah, I think, like, you were definitely manipulating him a lot better than at the start. And I think just with a little practice, you're going to nail the thing and make Ridley your little puppet.
Like I said, I'm just kind of surprised, really, because that's normally not a problem fight for me.
Yeah, I mean, even with the moonwalk, like, that being the only thing can make a big deal. Because, like, you know, all of a sudden you're moonwalking backward and you're kind of out of your element and everything just goes bad, you know? It doesn't take much for the fight to get out of control. So... I'm trying to think if there's anything to really talk about on the way out of here. I think the next thing that's going to come up really is Zeb Skip.
Okay.
Unless there's anything that you want to go through.
No, I think that's pretty much the last bit, I think.
Okay. And then if you want to take the time for it, it's not that challenging, but we'd need to just kind of talk through the like how it works. We could go over stand up if you haven't done that before.
Do I have enough health for it?
Oh, never mind. Nope. Sure don't. My bad.
I mean, that is definitely something I want to learn. Maybe in more advanced techniques.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not hard to
Somewhere
do.
down the...
It's one of those things that's easy to do, but you have to know what you're doing because there's a lot of places you can soft lock. That again, they're not hard to avoid, but you just have to know what to do to avoid them. I'm glad that you... I know it took a long time, but I'm really glad that you got that fight, because...
Yeah,
I'm
me
sure
too.
That feels feels a lot better than having to go to the practice hawk and... Yeah, so GG. So, like, if you pick up a bunch of ammo, you should have plenty of ammo and wouldn't need to fill up at the ship. With the ammo you're at now, I probably would stop at the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, because I have 0 power bombs now, 1 super missile. It's pretty low.
Yeah. The power bombs don't really matter too much, but that 1 super missile could get problematic.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't really need power bombs too much now.
Yeah, like Conch says, stand-up is easy to do and easy to mess up.
Well, there's a lot of soft lock potential with that, right?
Yeah, there is. All of it is easily avoidable. It's just a matter of knowing how to avoid it. All right, I will hang out up by the ship. So are you gonna have more time to play more, or like what's your goal
Right now, you mean?
Yeah, I mean not right now.
Yeah.
Just in general, like because you haven't been playing much for a while.
Yeah. It's more a matter of me actually taking the time to do it. Because like I said, I get caught up playing other, like I just play such a variety of things, and so it takes a lot of focus for me to like sit down and really like hone in on one game, which I was doing for a while because I got really into doing randomizers for this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to a point where I wanted to just do any percent. And I started doing that. And I think I just got burnt out trying to do any percent, that
Yeah.
I ended up pretty much putting the game down altogether.
Yeah.
And then it became a much more casual thing. I don't know why I didn't just speed boost through that.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't have the patience to do categories in general. So I totally understand that. I burn out real fast. The closest I get to grinding a category is doing like a single run a day. Like if I want to get my time down, I'll do like 1 run a day of that category and call it good. And then eventually I PB and I'm like, okay, great. I can set this aside for another 6 months.
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing with any percent. I figured it's short enough that if I can get it down to roughly an hour or so, then that puts me in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that makes sense. Welcome back, Hacksaw. The any percent race. I'll do. You know what? That's something that I'll do every once in a while. Like every once in a while, somebody will do a race, and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, let me join in. That could be fun." So Hacksaw, if you want to do an any percent race sometime, I'd be happy to. I actually, I did those 24 permutations, the boss order permutations. Part of the point of those was to like be able to race quote unquote any percent against any time. Like if somebody has like an hour and 4 minute time any percent, then I can go to whatever boss order takes me an hour and 4 minutes, and I'll do that boss order and race any percent. What the heck?
Yeah, whenever I had myself down to the hour and 14 minutes for any percent, that was that was a time where I was kind of doing it every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I would have kept with it, then maybe I would probably would have got the sub 1 hour eventually.
Oh yeah, you absolutely can do it. Yeah, just it'll take just a little bit of grind, but you can absolutely do it. Oh, there you go. There's a use for those power bombs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna save at this last save station in case I heck up this ammo. And then we'll go over Zeb Skip.
Okay.
And you said you've done Zeb Skip, right?
I
Like,
have done it before, yeah.
yeah, you'd have to with this ammo.
Yeah.
So, like, is there anything we even need to like go over, or do you like just want a refresher on it, or?
Yeah, refresher probably wouldn't be bad.
Okay. All right. So first of all, you'll want to turn screw off.
Oh, right. Yep.
And then, so there's 3 steps to it. The first thing is just freezing this Rinka down here. And then you need to take damage. I guess 4 steps. You freeze the Rinka, take damage, do a little spin jump, and then jump through. What is wrong with me right now? There we go. So freeze the Rinka, take damage, little spin jump, and hop through. Yeah, even in runs, sometimes, like you don't have to reset the room, but it can be helpful to reset the room if you kind of rely on the timing of the whole thing. Plus, sometimes it can take forever for that Rinka to respawn.
All right.
So
So when I freeze it, take damage, and then it's just kind of like a short spin through.
Yep, a teeny tiny little spin jump. And what's happening here is you're spin jumping onto the Rinka, which a little invisible piece of it is sticking out over here, and that's what you're jumping onto. So you have to kind of jump into the Zeb, and the smaller little spin jump you can do, the better, just because that gives you more iframes to work with. So let you try a few more times. Then if you want to watch me do it a few more times just to kind of see it again, I can do that. Hello, Vincent. Yeah, so one big thing is make sure you take the damage first and then do the spin jump.
Oh, right.
Because all of it has to happen. Like, you have to get through the Zeb while your iframes are still active.
Right. Yeah. Reset that.
So let me show you a couple. Like, there are two kind of basic ways you can take this damage and do the spin jump. Let me show you how both of those work. So, oops. So one thing you can do is take knockback to the back edge of the platform like this. And this is what I like to do. Like, get to the edge of the platform because that gives you space to do your spin jump. So you get knocked to the back and then you can do the spin jump and jump through. Do that one more time. Do the spin jump. Well, I missed it that time. And then I just did the other way there. So the other thing you can do is hit it, take the damage, spin away and back in. I think more people have more success with this one. Like, I feel like every time I show people the taking the knockback one, they're like, well, the other way's easier for me. So take the damage, spin away and back in. Those are kind of the two different ways you can approach this. So I'll do them both again. So one is to take the knockback. Oops, well. Take the knockback, spin into it and through. Or push against it, spin away and back in, and then jump through. And I stream at 30 frames per second, so you might be seeing, I hope it's not too hard to see what's going on. Sometimes Samus might be completely invisible while I'm doing that. That's awesome, Vincent. Oh, you almost had it there. One of those times. Yeah, the biggest thing that I could suggest right now is like after you take the damage, do that spin jump sooner. Because like you're kind of taking damage and then
Right.
waiting a second and then doing the spin jump. Like try to anticipate that a little bit more, and then you'll just have more time with your iframes. I think you would have had it that, like, there's a stream delay, but there was one time you would have had it if you had jumped through. Like, I think the spin jump was good, and then you just needed to jump through. Yeah, so you are getting in there. Like there have been a few times you've had that spin
Yeah, it
jump and it
seems
looked
like it's just like
good.
the tiniest of clips, but I'm just not pushing the whole way.
So you just have to do that last step. So once you do the spin jump, you have to do a final straight jump up to and go through.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the spin jump is just to get like positioned onto the Rinka, and then there's one more jump to go through the Zeb.
Oh.
You're so close. You're so close to getting through there.
Oh, there we go.
Got it?
Now I need to just, not die.
Yeah. If you want to make a save state, feel free, and it's just 20 shots. 20 shots to victory.
I don't think I have enough health now. Yeah. Dang it.
Did you
I got through, but I didn't have enough health by the time I made it up to
heck.
the GR.
All right. Well,
Son of a bitch.
if you want to try getting it again, feel free. Or we can just call it here. And I mean, killing Mother Brain is no big deal.
Yeah, I mean
right?
that was kind of the last thing anyway. Yeah, so I have a bunch of save states I can work with at this point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Mother Brain. Of course, I say I don't have any issue with her, but I also never really had an issue with Ridley.
Yeah.
And it's never taken me that long to get a Zeb skip either. So, yeah. So everything that like I felt confident in going in, I've done really poorly on.
Yeah, don't feel bad about it. It's again, that's kind of the way this game is like we were saying before, it's like you feel confident about something and then the game tells you, oh nope, you don't know how to do this after all, and then later it'll come back and you'll feel like you can do it again, and it just keeps going back. It swings back and forth like that. So Yeah, don't feel bad about that at all. It's do you feel good about what we have done today? Like,
Yeah, I do. Yeah, there was
okay,
a lot of good info in there that I think could really help me out. So it's just,
great.
you know, practicing and mastering really. So
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna let Mother Brain kill me. I won't feel good if I if I finish and you don't. So I think this has been. I feel like it's been a lot of fun, and
oh
um,
yeah,
and I'm
no,
glad that
I
we
definitely had
finally,
fun for sure.
yeah, finally got to do something. Like, you're one of the first people that I met when I started streaming, and like we've kind of just like off and on chatted here and there, and so like
Yeah,
I'm glad we finally got to do something here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
Great. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be stopping my stream here too. I need to sleep. I have people coming to fix my toilet tomorrow morning, so I have to get up at stupid early in the morning and get ready for that. But yeah, have yourself a good night. Any final questions or comments or anything you wanted to talk about with the game?
Not at the moment. I mean, I'm sure. I feel like every time I watch you play, I end up having questions about something that I just end up asking in chat anyway. So I
Yeah,
can always
totally.
always ask you there if something pops up.
Totally. Yeah, and feel free, DM me, whatever. I'm always happy to, you know, answer any questions. So, yeah. All right. Well, have a good night then, and I
Yeah,
will talk to you later.
sounds good. Cool. Thanks, Junie. That was
Yep,
fun.
absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good one, Adam.
All right, see ya.
Bye.